Amyot! The unintelligible word was spoken in a liquid foreign voice, not, however, as the French would pronounce it, but closing with a sharp T, sharp as if plucked on a lute string. A sigh lingered after it. Word and sigh seemed to melt together off the old mirror in which Mrs. Lewarne had been admiring herself. She turned about. Someone had spoken within the room, close, at her shoulder. Her maid? Deborah? But no Deborah stood in the doorway. Indeed, on a quick second thought, she knew that the old mirror, for all the tarnish of its quicksilver, would have reflected anyone standing there. Into the panelled triangular bedroom, frowsy with disuse, the sunshine, reflected from a whitewashed house front across the narrow street, filtered as if stealing its way. Linnet Lewarne, half an hour ago, had pulled up the blind and lifted the window before falling to study her image in the glass. An excusable dalliance, she being a bride of 12 months. Also, she was mistress of this house, the Rose and Anchor, Troy, an old, well-reputed house, owned by an old husband who idolized her in his way. She had, as folks said, done very well for herself. Her maiden name had been Linnet Constantine, her father a one-time blacksmith, having owned, some 19 years ago, a forge and cottage high on the hill by Castle Door. If the smallest shadow of demur or of discontent had clouded her brow as she lifted the blind, set it down to her pure youthfulness, upon which the waft of age through the old bedchamber acted repulsively. And now all trace of demur, if such it had ever worn, was gone from her face as she stepped half a pace back, then a little more than half a tiptoe forward, turning a little this way and that before her image that the old quicksilver clutched like a miser.